Puck to the corner and unable to keep it alive is Lawson Krause. The Ducks in a hurry the other way. Little two-man game, and the trailer is Goche. Kicked out, rebound, oh! Came over to the left of the netminder. He was well out of position. Goche creating chaos. Carconi circling the zone. Cooley now top of the left circle. Schmidt one-timer, and Dostal was ready for that. Rebound pops in the air to the corner, and Vetrano. And it's lobbed into the Anaheim zone. Tanev on the alley-oop gets to it and chops it wide. Jack McBain feeds it all the way to the line. DeSimone dusts it off, got it through, and that one steered to the corner. Cooley ahead. Schmaltz has a man with him, and a nice job by Zellweger to deny that back pass as he had Keller racing. Long shot from the line from Simashev, blockered away. He's already got 10 this season. Back to Marino at the line. He'll feed it over. Keller back for Schmaltz. Back to Keller. Oh, that one grazed the top of the helmet of Dostal. And now J.J. Peterka engulfed by Hellison. Puck up the boards, and Sergachev keeps it in. Peterka out of the corner. Gunther alone to the far side, and Dostal came out to challenge. Kyle Sergachev's shot low, blocked in front, and the Ducks want to start back. Strome shovels it ahead. Killorn cuts back inside the line. Strome all alone to Lacombe. He scores!
And then Anaheim goes the other way, and Jackson Lacombe gets his first of the season. Great to see him get rewarded. He has played so well, John. He has come so close.
I'm able to push it ahead. Ian Cole's pass knocked down by Goche, and transition for the Ducks as he cuts to the middle. Nice pass to Nesterenko.
And this time Vejmelka gets a good read on it. Watch the goaltender, how he squares up, clamps those elbows down to build a wall in front of Nikita Nesterenko, and you can see there is not.
And Nesterenko, and Vejmelka tries to set it up for Simashev, but it's turned over. Trouba slides it over. Zellweger's shot gets through, and Vejmelka hangs on.
He took a little peek.
Late was Moore, kept it in the zone, but lost possession. Schmidt in transition for Utah. Cuts to the high slot, dishes off, long shot kicked out by Dostal. He chose to, instead of shooting from the high slot, hand it off to Carconi. You can move up quickly, you can move down quickly.
Yeah,
it seems to be the message.
And Anaheim on a 3-game losing streak, they want to turn it around right now.
Cooley doesn't get a lot on that shot because it was disrupted by Drew Hellison. The major penalties to O'Brien and Johnston expiring on that whistle, and both benches salute them as they return. Here comes Dylan Gunther across the line. He'll fire it on his off wing, and it pops into the air off the blocker of Dostal. Win the faceoff. Strome went down low to get it. Now he's got it out of the corner. They're trying to feed it through the seam, and it's Goche that does get it eventually and gets it on net. Cutter with it again. Throws it towards Vejmelka, who turns it aside, and McTavish comes up with a rebound. Seam pass comes through. Terry looking far post for Kreider. Instead takes the shot. Vejmelka got a piece. Recovered by Carlson. Again to Terry on the left side. Back to Lacombe. Leans into a one-timer. Good position in front from Kreider. Seem to be thick as thieves already. Told they went to Disneyland this afternoon after the morning skate. And they'll go to wine country tomorrow. One-time shot by Trouba. That was kind of a knuckleball.
Put pressure on that puck in the offensive zone.
Lacombe drops for Carlson. Makes the pass on the right side. Terry shot, and Vejmelka has it.
Trying to go high glove here, and I want you to look at the catching hand of Karel Vejmelka here and see how you can't see from this angle how far it is in front of his body, but he's always protecting that top corner. So essentially Troy shoots it right in his hand. He doesn't even have to move it. Against the goaltender.
Face off to the right of Dostal, and Utah controls. Schmidt at the line spins away from Ross Johnston, but can't pull it into his wheelhouse to pull the trigger. Instead goes across. Gunther scores! A one-timer set up by Nate Schmidt, and Utah has answered back. It's 1-1.
Yeah, this was a pretty pass. There's the spin. Picks his head up. There's another one. Spin. And now there's a seam. And Dylan Gunther is a shooter, and he just hammers.
Big off-season acquisition for Utah was J.J. Peterka. And Here he comes right down the slot, and he goes careening into the net.
He's kind of gone cold, John, ever since a great start for him. Spreads those legs wide. I think Drew Hellison's fortunate not to be called for a trip.
Terry goes to the middle of the ice trying to connect with Carlson. It's picked off.
It was a good play by Logan Cooley there.
Schmaltz to the far post, and that's off the side of the net as Keller got to it with his reach.
Puck comes off the boards, and then here's Schmaltz again. Take a little peek, little shoulder check, and a beautiful pass across.
Vejmelka started to wander out, but Simashev to the rescue. Off the glass into the glove of Terry. Carlson follows up, put it right on net off the shoulder of Vejmelka. Found it and very nearly untied this hockey game. Killorn, Ducks' oldest player, hustles to the corner trying to chase this one down and frees it up for Strome. He feeds the point. Zellweger back for Strome, give and go again, and his high shot fought off by Zellweger. Gauthier feeds the point. Zellweger looking for a tip as he wanted to find Seneca driving to that far post. Now he steps up, gets it in front, tipped by Gauthier and turned aside by Vejmelka. Here comes Schmaltz into the Anahayim zone. Hits the brakes at the top of the circle, trying to get away from Hellison. In behind the net, goes behind the back with a pass, hit the goal. Cooley gets it back to the line. Cooley will try, and he scores on the one-time return pass from Sergachev.
Very similar goal to the Dylan Gunther goal from earlier. It's a cross-ice pass from a defenseman from Logan Cooley. Breaks the ice in this game.
That's the first goal for Logan Cooley since he signed an 8-year extension to the tune of $80 million back in late October. He had only 2 points since he inked that new contract. Dusts it off, tries a shot from just inside the line that is blocked, and Sergachev puts it into space. Gunther skates into it. Tries to cut across the crease, and Dostal held his ground. He just throws it to the open corner. Chipped up by Trouba, not out, bounces to Leo Carlson, and Schmaltz kept it in. Keller has a man in front, it's Cooley. Toe drags it, gets wiped out in front.
The doorstep, watch this little toe drag by him to pull it back in, but Dostal stays with him, and Olen Zellweger comes to his aid.
Keller breaks up a pass. Ducks can't get it out of the corner and get it to the net. Tripped up was Carlson. Gauthier to the far post. Score! Troy Terry gets to the rebound with 4 seconds remaining. The fans were screaming for a penalty, but the Ducks kept playing.
Yeah, there should have been a penalty. I mean, there was a trip over by the boards that was not called. Seneca has it right there. And no call on the play as Carlson was upended. Kreider keeps it alive. Troy Terry taps it home. Boy, it goes off. Sergachev gets in behind the goaltender. Vejmelka can't reach back and cover. He is so close to snaring that puck.
I think Kreider got a piece of that shot by Gauthier to the far post. They didn't call anything, and he just threw the puck away. And a nice play there by Killorn, who steps in to steal the puck. 2-on-1 with Zellweger. The trailer, Seneca makes the pass. Zellweger stuffs it home to win the game. Great look by Seneca. Anaheim pulls one out of the fire tonight at Honda Center.
Wow, that was unbelievable control of the puck. The Ducks weren't able to play with it much. This is an unbelievable play. First of all, it's the pressure of Killorn that forces a turnover, and now Anaheim's got numbers. 3-on-2. They got forwards back playing defense and an over-aggressive goaltender completely out of position. This Olen Zellweger has got that wide-open net. 3-on-2, and the Ducks are thinking nothing but goals here. What a pass that was down low again. Olen Zellweger, great celebration. Beautiful pass from Beckett Seneca.
Second of the season for Olen Zellweger is the game winner in overtime. Seneca and Killorn with the helpers. Anaheim trailed with 5 seconds left in this one, 2-1.